Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of CK3, a Game of Thrones, playing as Lord Victor, the Lion of Rexdale of Tarch. So last episode we did finally capture Casterly Rock. We are currently using Bob Har here, our Master at Arms, to increase county control of Casterly Rock, make sure it's under our full jurisdiction. And then we are going to probably have to, either this episode or next, take the rest of Lannisport, and then eventually go for the Lord Paramountcy of the Westerlands. So I feel like in his later years, Lord Victor realizes his true potential and his call to, and his true power, if you will. But before we continue on with this episode, I did want to say I have been absolutely loving all of the different videos that that the content creators are putting out for the Dragon update. I will try to continue this campaign with the Dragon update, but I would have to let some of the mods kind of update along with the Dragon update to make sure that they work, so we don't lose anything huge like this RUI mod and stuff like that. I think it should be fine, but we'll have to see when the update comes out this upcoming Friday, the 23rd, August 23rd. So, and unfortunately I didn't get access like all the other creators did, the early access to the DLC, to the update, the Dragon update. But right when the update does come out, I will start a new campaign in probably this start point, I'm assuming. I'll have to really think about it, but there's a few different options that we're going to be doing. A lot of people had some great suggestions. Some people said to start in as Dane. Other people said to start in Dorne. Another comment said start in Skagos up here, which I know a few content creators are doing Dane. They are doing Skagos. And then they're playing as Daemon in the Stepstones, and I'm going to kind of do my own thing. This is my idea. We're going to be an old Valyrian house that kind of traversed the world since the Doom of Valyria without dragons, and they, made a name for themselves. They went to Slaver's Bay, they went to Ashai, they created a family, and then they started a life over here. And then one of the sons decides early on he's going to take a boat and some ships, travel to the Stepstones in the Game of Thrones universe, conquer the ships of Tiger's Isle, and become a pirate lord captain who found a dragon egg and is going to raise the dragon on this island to then be passed on through his family and hopefully conquer the Stepstones, invade Dorne, be a dragon pirate lord in the Stepstones. So I'll have to figure out the details of that, but I think that's what we're going to do. I'm kind of excited about that. We're going to be starting on this little island here, or maybe on this island over here, on the Ship of Skulls. Why don't you put it in the comments which island I should start out? And I would love to start there. I'm thinking rags to riches, start on Tiger Isle and blow it from there. But this is also a really good spot to start, because you have direct connection to these islands and this duchy as well, the Skull Tides. I did my own little playthrough playing over here once, so it's also another really good spot. But without further ado, that is a future campaign. Let's get into this one and see what more happens with our boy, Lord Victor, the Lion of Rexdale. So I love it that he became the Lion of Rexdale, and then he takes Casterly Rock itself. So super cool. Let's continue on. We could demand some payments. We could declare some wars, all of which will happen eventually. We could get some disabled building in the Lord of Casterly Rock. Do I need I'm guessing I need the High Lordship or the Lord of Paramountcy in order to activate that. So plus 20% holding tax is absolutely crazy. Genuinely. We do have Lord Montfroy, which is pretty much going to be our rival. That's who we took Casterly Rock from, so we'll have to follow him a bit. Viserys is still the Beggar King in the Crown Lands. I absolutely love that he stayed in power. And Jon Snow is still rocking it out. So let's continue on. So the original Lord Tydos did die of old age, but now it's Lord Baldric of the Westerlands, and we have yet to pay homage to him. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. So it looks like somebody is trying to get me. So I am going to disrupt schemes with our spy master Sariane. And yeah, hostile schemes. So as I'm inspecting a tax collecting in Pointwell province, everything goes quite well and we are going back to the capital together with my soldiers. But suddenly I hear loud shouts. Help somebody! My half-sister. I rush forward, breaking off from my escort, and I found my sister, Lady Jameira, fighting off the attacking bandits. She is Jameira Clegane of House Clegane, Jameira of Motley Hills. So I think I should probably rush to the rescue. I arrived just in time and caught one of the scoundrels off guard and strike him on the head. The rest of the bandits run away screaming. Lady Jameira passionately hugs me and clings to me more and more. You have saved me, Victor. I want to give you all of me. You leave me no choice. Let's go quickly before anyone sees. I don't want to understand what Jameira means, but I can guess. Whoa, she's trying to get freaky. She's an albino, interestingly enough. She's a generous, compassionate, stubborn, wrathful captain, an albino. I don't think I'm gonna lay with my half-sister Jameira. I don't think I will. What are you talking about? I'll remember that. So she'll lose 20 and I will not look her way anymore. I'm just wasting my time helping relatives. Your relatives won't seduce you for 10 years. What are you talking about? I'll remember that. So I think I'm going to give me a favor hook on her. She doesn't have any gold, so we can't really gain anything from that. But no, I'm not going to lay with my half-sister, Clegane. So we could still pay homage. We could petition our liege. So we could send bailiffs to increase county control. Could be a good option. You know what? We'll gain 26 stress, which is critical stress. So I don't think we'll do that just yet. We are still reclusive. Are there some decisions to lower stress? Search for a dragon. This will be something that we're going to do for the dragon update. Search for a dragon for 716. So we'll have to get a lot of gold. So journey to Valyria to attempt to find a dragon. Curse you, Tywin. Tywin left our prison. He escaped, the bastard. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh yeah, somebody did suggest that we banish them. And I think that is what we're going to do. We're gonna imprison them. We'll rise up in rebellion with the other disgruntled vassals. I think we will. I think we'll try. Even if they rise up, I don't mind. Rally the troops. Vastly inferior, he says. So it looks like we are fighting just against the Lordship of Case. Oh, we got our armies kind of separated here. You idiots. Let's go chase them down. We do have a Captain Bobhar here. Wherever I go, my courtier Lyanna is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she's after. Ooh, Lyanna wants... She's one of the freed women. 51 years of age. How sweet, but no. We like our wife, you know? So... a family reflection. I remember the day when my daughter Lenora was born to my soulmate Karya, my implacable daughter. See, our wife's our soulmate, so we are gonna knock off any other suitors that look to get with us. So memories like these bring me comfort. No matter what happens, I know that my family is there for me, and that house Goldfyre stands strong. We burn bright, I whisper under my breath. So we will lose some stress. Aw, Lenora. So we are fighting this battle. It's going... surprisingly, not very surprisingly, very well. Of course, we have a lot more troops than they do. Let's wipe him out. Yes, you can educate Corin. All right, let's go siege down the lordship of Case and Case Keep. And then I think we're going to probably go against them. Ooh, 3,000 troops over here. Do they have an ally? Somewhere? Doesn't look like it. But we are going to take this in 10 months. We could assault the fort, but I don't think we will. Yes, you two are more than welcome to marry. I don't mind. So the battle went extremely well. 700. Ooh, we actually, it's kind of an even fight. Both lost 700 men. Bob Har killed about 19. Ooh, Master Moores of Case killed 24. Well done, Master Morse. We got quite a few kills, but yeah, 700 and 700 losses is not that grand. It's not that grand indeed. So, no other disgruntled lords. Oh, so we are at war with them up here. Lord Kerrigan might join the war against the tyranny of Lord Victor as an enemy. Little scoundrel. Lenora, she, as I wait patiently and fetching my clothes, the servant stutters, "My lord, no one can find your garments. I'm surrounded by incompetence," I mutter, storming from my bedchamber. It's in the nursery of my daughter Lenora that I discover not only my raiments, but also the girl's wet nurse, Nerys. It's only the nursery of my daughter that I discover. I had no part in it, my liege. She dressed herself, Nerys responds with a giggle. Yeah, we'll take some prestige. And you little scoundrel. We'll yell at her a little bit. So the Crag is at war with us as well. So Lord Reynold of the Crag is allied with the Lord Tywin of Case. So very peculiar. If you really want to, it looks like our Master Reynard, the First Army of Sarsfield of our brother Lord Jaren, the Dark Star of Sarsfield. I absolutely love that name. A ruler whose name sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. They wield power like a venomous serpent. Ooh, that's really awesome. That's really cool. So they have about 4,000 men. So do we. We have a lot of good intrigue characters. I don't think we need another one. And he's a Lanette, actually. That was a pretty interesting house. So Daenys gains the trait Arrogant. So, to celebrate the rule of King Renly, the local families have prepared a festival for the court, Daenys included. It is a feast during which local merchants and mayors bring up gifts. There are samples of all local produce and even one or two delicacies that are popular at the court at the moment, obtained at a no cheap cost, I expect. One by one, the locals come forward and present samples of textiles, earthenware, and even an article of furniture. Daenys unfortunately looks quite dissatisfied. Perhaps these gifts were not exactly what she had in mind for someone of her station. It's been a long day for me. I'm recording at night today. So Daenys keeps the trait Arrogant. So she's an arrogant, impatient, greedy, charming woman. Daenys Goldfyre. I kind of actually I'm starting to like the hair a little bit. It's kind of like a dark brown, with like some Valyrian traits. And I did check the seeds, by the way. I do have silver hair of the Valyrians and purple eyes. So those were seeds that I added. So unfortunately it's a strong seed, but she could have strong seeds as well of House Hog. So they kind of clash here. So what's that feeling? Daenys has been unusually quiet lately, as if she's thinking intensely about something. To question, she replies, "Victor, I can't understand what love is." So we read this a couple times before. Well, at this age, it's a perfectly normal question. Someday you will know about it. So awesome. They are now sieging down Pride Main. We only have, 57 days? So I'm thinking we should assault the fort just to get it over with. 67 casualties every single day. Okay, we'll do it. With my leave, my daughter Lenora and witness parade into my chamber. Nerys poses like a herald and proclaims, "My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Lenora has a mighty gift for you, so we gain Lenora's milk tooth." Awesome. So 35 prestige, 38 stress for being compassionate. So we'll lose some troops assaulting the fort, but it's towards the end, and we will win the war, capturing major prisoners like Lady Samantha of Case, the wife of Lord Tywin. So we are going to enforce our demands. "To my liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I know when I am defeated, it seems that I've left no choice but to comply with your demands, Lord Tywin of Case. We gain 20 dread, 55 legitimacy, and I'm imprisoned Lord Tywin." So now that we finally imprisoned Lord Tywin, we are going to do what we should have done a while ago. Not execute him. Well, we could, right? We could. It's within our thing, but I'm thinking of expelling him from the realm, exiling him. So how do we go about doing this? We should move to our dungeon. And then from there, I don't think we're going to torture him. Grant pardon? No. Modify, revoke title. You do not have limited crown authority or better. You cannot revoke titles from a vassal if you do. So I think what we could do here, we're going to go to limited crown authority. And as a feudal contract, protected, he has protected title revocation. So he's protected from it. Fine, then you leave me no choice. I cannot exile you. I'm not going to keep you in the dungeon forever. We are going to execute. Gain 15 dread, spends 100. This is his second time going against us. Gains 13 stress because I'm compassionate, but we lost a lot from our children. Lord Tywin is known as a criminal, allowing you to excommunicate him without being viewed as a tyrant, so that's okay. We have executed Lord Case, and now it is moved on to his daughter, Lady Elia, the princess of fashion of Case. His primary heir is Rayon. Tywin Lannister. Oh, so they're together. They're allied now. Well, don't you go about doing nothing. I'm gonna start swaying her, keep her on our side. We're just gonna go ahead and train our 19-year-old squire in chivalry, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's do chivalry, highest chance here. Excellent training session, awesome. Still very far away from his knightlyhood. We could pay a ransom to the Lord of Clever Cove, so we're gonna do that. Get some gold. We could ransom some more prisoners. I think we will for some extra gold here. Ooh, the legacy of the builder, Bran the Builder. While walking around one of the older parts of the castle, I noticed a single brick laying on the floor, just stopping myself before I stub my toe on it. Strange, I say to myself as I find where the brick fell from. There, a missing brick's just below the window. I'll have to have a chat to the builders about inspecting the rest. As I put the brick back, I can't help but think of Bran the Builder, the greatest builder to ever live. The legendary architect built the wall and the lordship of Winterfell and much more, if the legends are to be believed. The fact that what he built is still standing after all of these thousands of years is inspiring. So we could do a few things, and I remember our father did this as well. So we could, I will strive to be a better steward, which 20% chance of 300 stewardship lifestyle. I could learn a thing or two from him to make a better person of myself. So monthly income, confidence, so we gain +1 stewardship or +1 learning as well, 40% on both of those. Or I could learn a thing or two and make my county a better place. So Lordship of Castle of the Rock gains Inspired by Tales for 25 years, development, growth, and popular opinion, or gains Encourage improvements for 5. So I think what we're going to do is go for, I could learn a thing or two to make me a better person. So we'll gain either focused, confident, organizer. So we'll either gain a point or become focused. So let's see what happens there. I think that kind of makes sense. I want to become a better person, right? A better ruler. You could designate a guardian for Lenora here. What is she? So she's currently in martial, but I'm kind of feeling she should go intrigue here. We haven't had many major intrigue characters. Let's see who would be best. Sariane would be really good. We're not going to have her convert culture. She's Sand Dornish, so we're going to leave it as she's a Westerosi Valyrian. Stefan could be ransom. Damien, yes, pay me. He's the Sleeping Lion, is what his nickname is. That's pretty interesting. Friends and foes across the land know Daeron as the Sleeping Lion of Trembly, so that's pretty cool. He's reclusive. Oh, he gained quite a bit of stress lately. The Negotiator. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Castle Rock, my daughter Daenerys runs up to me. Father, they just started swinging at one another when she's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of pages from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. So we could break it up, both of you. I think we will. Or we could have Daenerys do it and increase her diplomacy. She is going down a diplomatic route. She's 13. She should find a husband here soon. Why don't you try to solve it? See what you can do. But we should find her a spouse. So we could marry her to the Lord Paramount, for an alliance with another Lord Tydos of the Westerlands. Lord William of Driftmark. What? Oh, that's his regent. So that is the High Lord of Driftmark, but he's no longer a High Valyrian. But he is homosexual, so that lowers their chance for kids. Numbed to death. Interesting. Lord Mars of Red March. He's 57, though. It's kind of crazy. Lord Elyson Rowan of House Golden Grove. That could be in a potential good alliance. That's in the Reach. So a pretty big house, actually. So let us probably think about that. Daenerys Goldfyre. Why don't you go for Elyson Rowan of Redfort? I think we'll marry her off. Can you do matrilineal? Of course not. Vastly superior with 14,000 troops. That's actually insane. So Lady Jane here. Sorry, I'm drinking some water. The Lady Jane of Golden Grove has the Lover's Pox and is August. So we're gonna do that just for the alliance. 14,000 gold, or 14,000 troops is probably a huge. Look at how big their land is. So that's actually a good enough thing here to maybe Lordship of Boromir or an independence. So we can get an independence from Lord Baldric. So we currently have more men than he does. But what I'm thinking here is, of course, we need to increase county control. But what if we claim the lordship of Hornvale? Not the castle itself, but claim his lord paramountcy. We have Casterly Rock. That should be enough, but you never know. So Lord Daemon is our hand, the Sleeping Lion. And we have gotten the alliance. I am gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Daenerys will be betrothed to her son Elyson. So that is awesome. You're doing great things for the realm. See, that's why I wanted daughters, because the alliance potential on them are absolutely spectacular. Lenora here is 6, and she is a rowdy person. So it looks like a scheme at court is against Lord Victor's court. We do not know who's to kill my courtier Eldara. So we must stop this villain at all costs. I don't think we'll betroth our other daughter just yet. We'll wait. We could ransom off the last one. So we're very close to getting another 500 gold. Yes, you can definitely train Nerys. More than welcome to. So we could go back to fund an expedition to Old Valyria. We could. We could try to recover Brightwater, but we can't do that for another 9 years. I don't know. We haven't gotten anything from those trips. Okay, so the Lordship of White Harbor up in the north is having a major tournament, a joust, a melee, a duel, a ceremony, and a conclusion. I don't think we'll join that. It's a little out of our reach. And plus, I really want to get the Lord Paramountcy. I'm going to get that soon. Because imagine if we get the Lord Paramountcy, then the dragon update comes out, and then we could go search for a dragon, and then, you know, and make a golden dragon for House Goldfyre. I think that would be absolutely on the spot for this. I think that'd be cool. The Golden Guard needs a worthy successor, and it looks like our other one actually ran out. So we'll have to take a look at that. So the Swords of the Golden Scales is, we can't reinstate it. There's nobody that will do it. So looks like we could create another accolade, everyone. So why don't we do that? Let me go to the wheel and let's see what accolades we could come up with. I'll be right back. Here we are, everyone. We are back on the wheel. We do have a few names for accolades. We have the Golden Knights, Knights of the Goldfyre, the Golden Guard, which is used, Swords of the Scales, which is used. So we'll just take both of those out, actually. Take those out. We don't need it. Bright Roar, which is good. The Keeper of the Horde, the Bright Flame, the Golden Coin, and the Collectors. I love those two. If I had to choose, it'd probably be the Collectors. But we are going to name it the Keeper of the Horde. The Keeper of the Horde. I absolutely love that name. We're going to take that, remove it, and we'll be right back. So we're creating a new accolade here, and it's going to be with Barris the Valiant, the Knight of the Lion. So he's Valiant, and a politicker. Politicker. So we are going to... He is now the keeper of the horde. And he's a valiant politicker. And politicker gives us courtly vassal opinion, minority vassal opinion, and minor landholder vassal opinion. So awesome. Welcome. We already have a successor, Master Aelin of Castor Bridge. So very cool. Valiant. So that is our new accolade. Very, very cool. We could pay the last 10 gold ransom to get him out of our court. So we're at 461 gold, almost 10 gold a turn, which is absolutely incredible. We are currently fabricating a claim on the Westerlands. Hopefully we can snag that. I wish we could claim the Lord Paramountcy. Independence War wouldn't do that. We'd become independent. Artifact Claim War, we could do that as well, but no, I don't think we will. Does he even have any good artifacts? So he does have Tranquility, which is a pretty big deal. And he's gotten a few others. So the Westerlander, Lannister Banner, Lannister House Banner. Kind of need those as well, don't we? So let's continue on here. So eventually we do need to get Lannisport as well. This beautiful city down here. They have a lion. I love that. But yeah, very cool. So we'll have to do that. Spouse acting on my behalf. My wife spends a significant amount of time traveling the realm with her honor guard. There are many matters she can settle on my behalf. And the military presence Lady Cara brings with her is a firm reminder of my right to rule. So my lady and I stand ready to defend the defense of the realm for 150. Or we can make sure people grovel appropriately, my dear. So 10 dread. I think we're going to go with the prestige. My wife, my lady, and my soulmate. Oh, that's so sweet. See, that's why we didn't do the other things. And she is a witch, a deviant witch, but, you know, who isn't? Who isn't a deviant witch? Can we still lie with her? Can we still get her pregnant? So she's about it. We'll spend 5 gold. What's this? Oh, smiles. I see. Well, why? Sure, why not? She shrugs. Oh, okay. At least she didn't deny me. So we could fund an expedition to Old Valyria, but that did not pan out very well. I think what we're going to do is soon that update will come out, and I think I'm going to try to save 1,000 to find a dragon. Denise just lost a board game popular in court with her opponent, revealed that they had won not through skill, but deception. Denise doesn't seem to be upset, however. She apparently sees cheating as just an extension of the player doing what they must to do to win. So she gains the trait Forgiving. She's actually becoming quite a good character. Forgiving, arrogant, impatient, and greedy. Greedy isn't that great, but Aglatine is looking to kill Seriane or Eldara. Why? Why are you trying to kill her? Why are you being mean? She's a genius. Downway. So, interesting. Not too worried about it. So, is recommending to invite Lord Harris, the Bright Badger, and Densladen's son-in-law to Harrion Goldfyre. My son-in-law? What? Your son. What? Yeah. Yeah, let my son come back to court. Where are you currently? Oh, you're in You're over here? Why are you over here? He's a son-in-law. Sure. Mother of Lady Cara and Lord Victor. Jeharion. Am I missing something? Did I forget about him? Your son learned the Valyrian tongue. Awesome. Maybe I'm... Oh, no. Yeah, he's our first son. But why was he over there? That's kind of weird. Maybe during the war he left or something, or maybe he was invited somewhere else. That's weird. So the Golden Guard does need a successor. Hybrid culture formed. Magister Solorian has made Yarrow Lysini hybrid culture. Very cool. Courtier requests to marry. Yes, you more than welcome to. Sure. Accepted marriage. Sure. Glad. So we do have some unstationed men. We're gonna put one in Pride Main and those ones at Casterly Rock, the trebuchets at Casterly Rock. We should increase these. How much is it to increase? 96 gold. You know, let us do more sea snakes. No, let's spend some money. We'll get that that 1,000 gold soon, but we're gonna be having a big war to take the Lord Paramountcy. What about against my liege? Create claimant. Faction. Pick a claimant. So I wonder if we, once we get the fabricate claim on county, then we can create a claimant faction and see who's willing to join us. So 50-50 to train strategy. Excellent training session. Well done. And he is sick as well, unfortunately. Is this our son? It is. Baywin Goldfyre. He is ill currently, but he's slowly becoming a squire. So that's awesome. Good for him. We do tour, grand tour. We could pay homage. I don't think we will. Petition our liege. I don't think we will. The Lordship of Castle of the Rock is currently at 31 control, so we need a little bit more. We did get another stewardship lifestyle point, so I think we're going to go down the architect path here. Ooh, monthly income while at war. Could be good. Republican vassal. We don't really have Republican vassals. I think for my next playthrough, I might add a mod that adds 2 more, like prowess and authority, and there's another mod that changes up what these skills are, because Republican rulers just it's pointless in this game. So defensive measures, I think we'll go for. We'll try to go down to architect. Domain limit +1, yeah, definitely go down there. Offer knight tutelage, so to become a squire, of course, send the skillful knight. Yeah, sure. Gilbert Bickgate. So let's continue on here. Maybe we can do something else here pretty soon. This will be a shorter episode today, but only by like 15 minutes. A Braavosi puppeteer has arrived at my court. My steward, having heard talk of his talent among the local small folk, decided to invite him to put on a show for my household. I look forward to seeing the show. Ooh, the puppet show was disturbing. The puppeteer put on several performances for the audience, one a comical one. However, felt like they were mocking myself and House Goldfyre. So we gained 13 stress. And if you notice, yes, we put on some good-looking armor because we feel more regal in it, right? So we dig it. We dig it. Ooh, moody weather, distant rumbling. From the window of my chamber, I watched the uncharacteristically fierce storms rumbling across the landscape. A distant boom of thunder from a rank of clouds, a scant view miles away. Troublesome deluge. Do the rains indicate some divine problem I've failed to ordain? Or are they simply the random movements of the wind? Either way, I have no wish to be caught in them. I hope the father isn't signaling something. So very interesting. Golden Child. One morning I'm getting ready to face the day. My daughter Denise approaches me. Father, we found this while exploring the northern tower yesterday. You should have it. She hands over a small tattered coin pouch. It makes a jingling sound. Much obliged. 50 gold? Oh, Denise, you're really a true Goldfyre. I hope you didn't steal that from someone. Denise, you crazy animal. I was able to fetch a secret, and Moria tries to protect from Lord Victor's court. 41 gold. Let me guess. I bet she's a lover secret. I don't want to spend the money. 25 gold for that secret. She is of no import to me. So let's continue on here. Maybe we can get this fabricate claim here real soon. It's ticking up. So we did kill the previous Lord of Case, her father, but she's starting to like us more because we are swaying her. Tourney troubles. As a lord, I am obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. My vassal lady Elia is here, as always, is being an insufferable lout. Her constant complaining is making everyone even more miserable than normal. Meanwhile, my friend Lady Elise is sitting under the pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. I've wasted enough time on this disaster. Lady Elise becomes my best friend. Who is Lady Elise? She's of Fair Isle. Okay, she's our friend. I'll gain 13 stress, but it's not critical. Becomes my best friend. Lady Elise, you are my best friend. I'm gonna pin you because you're my best friend. So it does say that we have relationships over here. So we have a ward, Daenerys. We have a lover, Cara. We have a squire, Baywin. And we have a friend, Elise. Baywin is following us around, sick as hell. And he's betrothed to Mari Valerion. And she is melancholic. She is depressed at 11 years old. Okay. And he's sick. What a shit show, if you will. So hopefully we'll get this fabricate, and maybe we can get the claim on the Lord Paramountcy. So you would invite this lady to court. She has decent martial, no prowess. She's a Lantel, so she is part of the Lannister dynasty. Pretty cool. House Lantel, noble house founded in 3 by Lane of Lantel, Lord Joss of Land's Hall. Very cool. Does she have any claims? No, she doesn't. So 13 stress because I'm shy. Sure, why not? Let's bring another Lannister into our court. Okay, so I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough to make the case that you are the rightful lordship of Hornvale. There's one little vibe. See, that's not what I'm looking for, though. Are we gonna continue on? Yes, we are. Lordship of Hornvale. Look at the castle. It's a nice little castle. But I really want to... There has to be a way to do this. Factions against my liege. So members of the seek independence from their liege. All faction members become independent. Liege loses prestige. And members of the claimant faction support a pretender targeting a title belonging to the liege. But I can't do it. Can I? Can I? Let me look at him real quick. There has to be a way. Ooh. If you could control a percentage of counties that are de jure in one of your liege's titles, you could spend prestige to... I cannot. Tier 2 of the counties. To make the de jure of this... So you do not control at least 41% legitimacy level 2 of the counties that make up the de jure of this title. What is the de jure of this title? The Lord Paramountcy. So I need to get 41 and legitimacy, which I am at 2 legitimacy. Actually, no, I'm at almost 3 legitimacy. I'm a recognized ruler. Legitimacy and Duke rank. So what do I need? I have 1,000. Lord Paramountcy of the Westerlands. Like, it's here. We have Casterly Rock. Like, we should be able to take that. Usurp it. So we need more counties. So how about this? How about we fabricate a claim on Lannisport here, and we take that. Or we could take the High Lordship of Casterly Rock, potentially. Because that is probably something that we need. 3 whole duchies in our claim. That would be pretty good. So let's kind of try to go for that. We got to take the rest of this area down here, and we'll leave Castamere for him and the original Lannisters. I am passing through Case, the capital of Lady Elia, when I receive an invitation to visit her castle. As I arrive, she welcomes me with respect and a tour. One thing that strikes me is this place is full of unfinished projects. To show me to my room. I will stay a while. You know? We could improve some things and improve the Lordship of Case. A library where the books are stacked in corners, unfinished building projects all over the place. Most notably, a whole dining hall and a chest of gold just standing in the middle of the hallway. Lady Elia's castle is a mess. So I think I can help out with the dining. So 70% chance that I'm successful. Hopefully we can do that. Is requesting to marry Master Marins of Turlis's Elena Wetman. Yes, you are allowed to marry. I give you leave to do that. Despite all my efforts later, they seems to be in a worse state than when I am done than when I started. That might not be going great, but there are several areas that need work. So let's try to... the chest of gold is very unguarded, so 70% on that. The chest of gold we're going to work on there. We messed up her dining hall. As I explained the risks of keeping the gold out open, eyes widen in realization. Oh, of course it shouldn't be out there. Thank you, Lord Victor. Things are looking good, but there are other areas I could help. The books, the poor books. 66% chance on that. Let's help her out. Bound books, loose documents, decorated spines. No matter how hard I tried, I could not find sense in the mess that is Lady Alea's library. It was a bumpy road, but I have done all I could do to help her. Now it's time for bed. And we are very close to, we're borderline on stress level 1, so we gotta worry about that. I spot Lady Alea by the entrance waiting to see me off. As I walk up her, muttering to herself, he really messed up the place. He ruined my library and my dining hall. After a quick goodbye, I'm soon on the road back home. It's probably for the best, so... She did not like how I helped her. Hey, it's a thought that counts, Lady Alea. The princess of fashion. So let's continue on. Let us continue on and get the rest of Casterly Rock and Lannisport. So we're slowly fabricating a claim. I can't believe he made his, like, capital in the lordship of Heatherhall. Cursed fools and rancid curs, all of them, I mutter as I finally take solitude in silence. I massage my temples and close my eyes. And an unexpected noise returns me to reality. My eyes snap open and I'm not alone as I crave to be. I mumble a curse. Then I notice my daughter Lenora looking upon me intrigued. Please leave. Aw. You made your display may have a lasting impact on Lenora. Damn. Why am I so mean? My daughter Lenora hasn't been seen about our residence for days, with the servants beginning to mutter akin to showing concern. I approach her bedchamber. As I enter the room, I can't read today. All is my domain after all. Lenora spins around in nary formality and nicety, hissing at me to get out and leave her in solitude. I stagger away for the sight. Is this how I act? Lenora, come here. Lenora drops the habit. I can't deal with this right now. What am I doing? So I'm gonna try to talk her out of it. Oh yes, she's tutored, so she gains 25 opinion of me, and she loses that reclusive trait. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, I can't give her the reclusive trait. That's too mean. Imagine if I was a drunkard, right? Wouldn't that be something? Ooh, let's train our squire. Maybe we can make him better. We're gonna train him in chivalry again. An excellent training session today. Awesome. Victor, my dear, I was once again reminded of your victory against Lord Stefan. So I decided to write a poem about your triumph, Elise says, clearing her throat. Lord Stefan was the war for feast fires, or the duchy. Penury and Rage, a work of poetry dedicated to Lord Victor's victory over the vile Lord Stefan, written by Victor's good friend Lady Elise. Aw, Elise, you're too sweet. Where other men speak silvered words, he does good business in riddled turds. all shall tremble as he takes field, his scything blows too harsh to heal. Thank you, my friend, I will keep this poem close. Aw, very sweet. So we gained a poem. And we also got Jaime's sword, by the way, which is awesome. But we can't seem to put these on. We're not an independent ruler, so we can't put on those crowns. But we will put on the Penury of Rage, so it gets us a +5 prestige and negative 12% short reign duration. So that's awesome. We still have the Goldfyre armor, so that's super cool. While hosting lords and ladies of the realm near and far, some opportunities to promote Lady Alea in a good light have been presented to Lady Alea without a doubt. So she will gain 10. Go to me. Looks like she's in some sort of war. Defending against Lord Vaemon the Silver Lion of Bornline. Bornline claimed the lordship of Kinlands. Ooh, looks like our son here is taking out the Kinlands for himself. Growing in power. Or no, this is not our son. This is our brother. Why is he in prison? Jailer is lordship of Kinlands. So he's captured already. I love this. The Silver Lion. That's really cool. The Silver Lion. Very cool. I like all of these names. It really adds to it. So our Chancellor was imprisoned, so we're going to have to assign probably Lord Gerrand here to become our Chancellor. I feel like we put our brother in office rather than just some random that's better at it. Lord Podrick's Hunt. Oh yes, of Lonmont? Sure. So there's some serious county control issues here. We could hire a mercenary guard. It won't help everything. It won't help that much at all, other than like over here. What is this? Ditches. Chance of danger. What if we hired a mountaineer? Yes. I think we'll do that. Just hire a mountaineer. And our caravan master is Miles Goldflowers. So we'll go for 9 gold. Jaron Loom is recorded. Yes, we are on our way to Longmont. So yes, we are here soon. What should we do? Should we befriend anybody? Is there anybody of note here? Lord Humphrey has 7 points. Master Elaine of Casterbridge. Nobody of serious note to potentially gain an ally. So I think we're gonna go for Slay Beast. No. We need to get rid of that stress. So let's go with that. Let's continue on. Adrian assembles the party and the sun rises over the hails of the ground. So a stout buck is definitely in the area, and conditions could hardly be better for hunting. So let's get out there. Let us go. I like how he's wearing Viserys' mask. The horses carry us faster and faster, cutting through the air. I habitually look around in search of prey. Something flashed ahead, and I was about to rush in pursuit when suddenly I heard a loud scream. The horse that appeared out of nowhere is rushed to the side, kicking desperately. Lyanna is struggling to stay in the saddle and desperately calling for help. That is our half-sister of the Clegane, Lyanna Clegane. If I save her, we can get much closer. Whoa! Chill, why are you all for these Cleganes? I think we gotta help her. While my entourage wanders somewhere, I finally enough of fling ourselves against each other as hard as we can. Our bodies touching time after time, finally falling to the soft grass. The gentle wind flutters her hair. Please stay a little longer, says Lyanna. It has to end before anyone sees it. Oh my god, so either or. I'm kind of screwed on this one, boys. Okay. I think we're not going to become lovers. I'm a soulmate. But, you know, things happen, you know? I saw she's an Amazonian Herculean woman. So I couldn't help but like a big mommy. My vassal Stefan is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking asters. Podrick. So I think I'm going to yell at him to get back on his horse. I've read this before. So 59.5% chance of success. We're doing good things out here. So my acquaintance Garrett is the first to spot its branching antlers. The flightly buck is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tall grass. Lord Podrick thinks a moment before gesturing to the left. Come on, we will cut it off. Let's go. Let's go take down this buck. This big animal. 62%. Great. Our plans were for naught. The beast sensed our trap in the wind of conveyance and refused to let in our ambush by the flushers. At last, it slipped through their clutches, entirely disappearing into the flatlands. Clever thing. Clever girl. You are now the rightful lord of the lordship of Lannisport. See it done. So awesome stuff. We lost some stress, but we're shy, so we got to do that. But we could go to war for Lannisport. No, we're not interested in getting our future. 50% chance I get bad omens and I lose 25 gold. Not worth it. So we're finally home. Scheme at court. Someone's trying to kill Jaharion? For who? For why? No, we have to stop that. Before we go on, let's see if there's a good successor. Amoria here is a great successor to the Golden Guard. Acquaintance, Sir Lymos Lannister. Does he has no claims, but he is welcome, sure. We'll let the Lannisters join us. Why not? I mean, we're about to be going to war again. Oh, we still have a truce with him. How long? And he's allied to Lord Daemon the Sleeping Lion. For why? Maybe because he's married to House Lannister? Probably. So with coming of age, the tuition of Daenerys is at an end. Even as a child, Daenerys always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that she has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. A true silver tongue. She could sway the opinions of court and kings alike. When she speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. They grow up so fast. So our daughter here is come of age. She is greedy, impatient, arrogant, forgiving, a gracious envoy, charming, and a shrewd banker. And she's betrothed to Ellison Rowan. So the daughter comes of age. Her education was not simple, but we came closer over the years. I reminisce about hours of studying, endless trainings. First, happy moments and first victories. All of this looks so far away now. What might lie ahead of your ward? Reminiscing about former times, I look around the empty room and it takes me some time to realize that Daenerys has just addressed me. Father, I am very much obliged to you, but I can't hide it anymore. For a moment, I stand staring at her cluelessly. From her confused confessions, I understand what Daenerys really wants, and this is by no means an ordinary family relations. Whoa! Chill, daughter, chill. Oh, my dear Daenerys, I can still teach you a lot of things. Whoa, chill, brother. Listen, I know we're of Targaryen descent, but this is a bit much. Enough, I will keep you away from these relatives. How could you talk to me like this? No, daughter's too far. Daughter's too far. You know, we're trying to go down the Valyrian's path, but uncles make sense. No. Sorry, you're a little avaricious. Little forward. I'm your father. My courtier Philip is requesting marry Master Phelan of Puddleby's courtier Ara. Sure. But without further ado, betrothed can marries. We are going to do that. Thoughtful victor. Oh, we have a truce. That's right. How long is this truce? We'll have to wait a little bit. Successor of the Keeper of the Hoard becomes... A guild of stonemasons have established themselves in the lordship of Midvale. Having dedicated craftsmen to my personal service could help the region flourish. Terran earn me their allegiance, 57% chance. 47% chance I lose 110 gold. 0% chance I lose 215. So that's pretty good odds. So let's do that. 52 and 47. We'll probably lose the gold, I'm assuming. Knowing our luck. Arrange a marriage with Lymos Lannister and Venora Toland. Whoa, cool dragon house. The dragon is dead of House Toland. Where are they located? That's pretty cool. So she's over here in Dorne, in Ghost Hills. Very cool. Tywin Lannister, you do have the trait Bleeder, but sure, yeah. Marry her off. Marry him off. Or her. Sure. I think we're going to still save up the money for some gold. The Chief Mason must enjoy the company of my steward Terran, because he has returned with a great deal from the Masons that exceed my demands. So we get building construction time, -10, -25, and building construction cost, -10 in the Lordship of Midvale. So let us build something then. We have enough money. We could build some hill forts, some hill farms for levy size. Could go for some more tax with quarries. Building construction time -2, which is good. We have our skirmishers there, so we could create warrior lodges to increase their proficiency. Skirmisher maintenance -1.6%. It's not a lot. Siege weaponry, apiaries for feasts, and Godswood. I think we're going to go for warrior lodges to increase the skirmishers' damage by 10. I think that would be a better option. So let's do that. Spend some gold. Not a lot, but some. So we're going to build at Rexdale. Casterly Rock is doing amazingly well. Windmills. We have a small Godswoods. As I lean over and pick up a scripture to study, my daughter Lenora barges through the door, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Amoria. She pauses to catch her breath. In dramatic effect. Well, then speak. So Amoria was the one lover's secret. Yep, see, I knew. Who are you in love with, though? She doesn't really have gold, so we can't get anything from her, unfortunately. But let's rock this out a little longer. We still can't declare war, unfortunately. So we gained the title of Lannisport. Ooh, a new hunting dog. 55 gold for monthly prestige and prowess. Pet dog. I'm shy. The wilderness is calling out to me. It's been too long since I've hunted. Out there in the mountains of Casterly Rock, there are plenty of cunning deer. One of these would do well on my dinner table tonight. Something is missing, though. I hear my hunter spears are too old or dull, or is my companion is it a companion I lack? So I think we're gonna do brand new hunting tools. Spend some gold to get that. 55. We'll get some new spears. But I think that will end the episode for today. Of course, I absolutely love all the comments and suggestions you all have been giving me throughout the many videos. Keep the names coming, keep the acolyte names coming in, because soon, once we get that dragon update, we are going to get 1,000 gold to look for a dragon itself. Hopefully we could find one. We might, you know, spend 1,000 gold, put it right into the dirt, but who knows? You never know. But we are slowly trying to scheme our way to the High Lordship of Casterly Rock. So... not the High Lordship, but the Lord Paramountcy of the Westerlands. So we're slowly trying to do that. But soon you will see a new... Oh, look at this. This is so cool. Soon you will see a new campaign coming about for the Dragon update specifically. I still have yet to iron out some of the details, but I really like where it's going, probably in the Stepstones. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions, please leave it in the comments. I appreciate all the love and support you have given this channel thus far. We've just reached 600 subscribers, which is huge. I mean, I've grown up, I've blown up quite a bit, and I couldn't do it without all of your views, your likes, your comments, so I always appreciate it. But on that note, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.